Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. So I've been challenged. Baitalon, perhaps is how you pronounce it, has sent a challenge link. Apparently in the classic GeoGuessr you can create challenges of some sort. I think that's what happened. And so why not? Let's check it out. Let's see what's going along. This is in the retro mode, so I don't know if it's going to be that much different. I mean, it looks pretty much similar. I haven't done anything. This is as far as I've gone. So we'll see how far we get. This is actually the first video since I feel 100% healthy, so I feel actually good, and really that's almost a lie. It's like 95%, but that's better. Hopefully you won't be hearing me go constantly throughout the whole video. That was me sniffing, if, by the way, it's soft enough to actually get taken out as a noise removal, but I doubt it because I've heard a lot of sniffling of the videos that I've been checking. Anyway, that's enough. Let's just see. Okay, so we're playing this challenge, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be in red, they're in blue. The player with the most points, okay, whatever. So here we go. We are somewhere that has food. Suppliers of the eatering trade. Okay, well, there you go. 021. It looks kind of like we're on Beach Road. Looks sort of like an American postal code with the 334 format to it, but, you know, no United States code starts with a 0. Worcester Street, which the locals probably don't pronounce Worcester Street, but maybe. That does not look like a typical American do not enter sign, but it could be. I don't know. Let's see. What can we see here? I don't know. 59 on beach. The Rigging Corporation. Slide over a little bit. Can I see a little bit going on here? What do we got? Another 021 telephone. That's not Puerto Rico, is it? Is that the telephone code for Puerto Rico? I don't know. A lot of English. 021. Again, I don't know the codes as well as probably I should. Let's see here. Let's just drive along down the road. See what we get. It's very nice. I mean, we're definitely in sort of tropical region here. Jamaica? Is that the Jamaican flag? Kind of embarrassing, I don't know that. I think it might be. I think it is. Well, okay, so can I zoom in? Can I still use this the same way? Yeah. I can't make it bigger. Okay, so that's one of the differences, but that's fine. Jamaica. You're an island. You're like down here. There you are, Jamaica. Are one of you called Beach Road? I don't know. Just keep it on Jamaica here. Let's see if we can find maybe a street number. If this is a big enough street. Forward. Onward, Google car. We jump to the other side. So it looks Caribbean. That's definitely a possibility. A little barge out there. Nice. Kilometers. Okay, so we're definitely not in the United States. They may use kilometers in Puerto Rico. I don't know. I don't think so. Like I said, though, I think that flag looked Jamaican to me. All right, so the north. So you can't see this in the recording because in order to keep the map, I cut out the compass rose. But like right now, we're facing due east. So we're driving north along the coast, and we're about to slide a wee bit to go northeast. So if we're traveling north on the coast and we're in Jamaica, I mean, we could be over here. It's certainly valid. Do you have a road? It's the A1. Norman Manley Boulevard. But we're about to curve. Are we by Sandals? Negril Aerodome? Norman Manley Road. Are we along this little stretch? Sunset on the Beach Resort. Sunset on the Beach Resort. Is that what I just passed? I don't know. I mean, a lot of English, so, you know, Jamaica's a pretty good choice. My city, London. We're in London. Funny. I've been to London. I expected more fog. Haha. This is a joke. Oh, there's the train. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear that. I actually live Oh, gosh. Let's see. There's 10 units over. You figure each unit's about 20 feet. So maybe about 300 feet, 400 feet from a railroad track. And I think this is the first time I'm recording that it actually is going off while I'm recording. So if you like trains as much as I do, you're good. Why do you have an @Gmail address? That doesn't help me at all. Ugh, horrible. I mean, but, you know, use their service if you happen to find yourself in what I believe is Jamaica. Golden Armor, Norfolk Road. I mean, it's very nice. And you know the rooms on this side of the building are twice the cost of the rooms on that side of the building. Although you do get the nice little mountain view right there. It's kind of neat. Not the same as the main thing. Oh, what are you? You look like a big sign on the side of the building. Oh, yeah, I totally want to look at the palm trees. That's exactly what I'm after. Oh, thanks, Google Car. SABC. Giant building that says SABC. Buka. Where'd my arrows go here? There. Not helpful. That's okay. I got off the main road somehow. We're back on the main road. We're following the sand and stone guy. Cape Town? Oh. That's South Africa. That's the South African flag. That's not the Jamaican flag? Ooh, that's a big difference. Let's go on down to Cape Town. Come on, scroll out. There we go. South Africa. That could have been huge. So if we're in Cape Town, any of these say Beach Road? Again, we started off our journey going north, so we could be... No, we're not on a nature reserve. Are we? No, we gotta be on this side. Beach Golf Estate. Are we on the M14? I don't remember any golf estates. This would be horribly bad. Brooklyn Road. Gardens, Clifton, Greenpoint, Rugby, Sunset Beach. I can't remember the roads that we were going by now. Is this? Let's just get in. What is the name of this road? Marine Drive, Dolphin Beach, Coral Road, Doodles Beachfront. No. I mean, no. Cape Town Fish and Bay Market. Auto de Places Drive. Beach Road. Beach Road. Oh my god, it's Beach Road. Guys, it's Beach Road. Yeah. This is where we are. 19th Avenue. 16th Avenue. Where do we start? It wasn't a numbered avenue, was it? I feel like no. But then again, it could be like, you know, where I grew up in Detroit. Like, your mile roads were mile roads, but they also had different names. Like 14 Mile Road, I think it had like 3 different names. I know 16 Mile did. 16 Mile Road, at some points was 16 Mile Road, at some points it was Metro Parkway, and at some other points it was a third name that I can't think of offhand. I'm going to say we started off here. Awesome! Challenge, I guess, was 0 kilometers. Well, presumably he made the challenge. So there's Beach Road down here, too. Okay, I'm done with that. Oh yeah, see, these are all the names. Hey, I do remember these. London Road. There it is. Nice! Okay, so what, I just close this and goes to the next one? It does. Alrighty. Let's see here. Small cars. Appear to be driving on the right. So that's not really extra help. Immobiliaria. Caverna de Dino. Dinosaur caves. I want a dinosaur cave. How cool would that be? I mean, unless it was like, you know, velociraptors that were trying to kill me. That would be less than good. Okay, well, it appears to be some sort of Spanish-speaking portion of the show. Immobiliaria. Oh, that's those people. So that's the name of the company. Casas Terrenos Apartamentos. I don't know. Telephones. Appears to be some sort of kid shop. Cave of the Dinos. What is this, around Christmas time? Is that what this is? Or just we like to have random trees? Yeah, it probably seems to be Christmas time. Cantina? The Star Wars. May the Fourth be with you. As we know what the modern translation is now, we say, and with your spirit. Patasciutta. Pastasciutta. Cantina Pastasciutta. You see, well, that, I would think Italian. But then looking over here, you know, doesn't really look Italian. I don't know. Possibly. I'm not really good with the Romance languages. This will be the embarrassment of myself, but I don't know. Let's keep going. I mean, we could be to some, like, the Italian Alps, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have enough to go on yet. What do we got over here? Brother and son, real wood furniture. English, and what could be Italian. Well, English and Italian together. I can't tell if the plates are short. They kind of look like short plates. No, that one looks like a long plate. That looks like Swiss or German architecture. I'm saying Swiss or German because I would expect if I were in Germany, I wouldn't see Italian. What do these say? Confratero. Emporio dei Fratelli. I said it that way because some friends of mine, we like to play this game called Bang. And it is a Western game, essentially. Yeah, I'm thinking Italy. Italian Alps, maybe. On the Swiss side? I don't know. It is a player elimination game, which is the only big part of it that I don't like, because I don't like player elimination games, but it's a card game. And the whole point is that somebody's a sheriff, there's some deputies, some outlaws, renegades, depending on how many players you're playing with. And that's one of the nice parts, is it scales really well to large play. Ooh. No, I was hoping I'd get some sort of website off that. It scales really well to large players, and it is, at least in most of the editions that we own, the one I own, and my friends too, and I haven't actually bothered to look on the Geek, if that's Board Game Geek, to see if this is just the way it always comes, but ours is Italian. It's Italian/English. And so one of the cards is the general store. Parte. I'm thinking that's not helpful, because I'm horrid with Romance languages. Chateau de la Fondue. See, well, that's French, but that could just be because it's a French. See, so I look at this thing, right? There's English, there's Italian, possibly not French. Was it Spanish and not actually Italian? Voldemort? Voldemort's here. I've said it. It's okay, guys. Remember, those books took place in the past. It was all done by 99. Pirates! St. Martin? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Montserrat, St. Martin, bienvenidos. Are we on St. Martin? One of the store's cards in Bang is called, it's the general store, and it's in Italian, it's Emporio. And for whatever reason, it's a requirement that when you play the card, you say Emporio. I don't claim that we're the most couth people in the world. Excuse me, sir. Could you just tell me where you are? Oh, man. It's a website, but the way it's set up, it's not helpful. If I slide over, will I get a better shot? No. Delicatessen. That's German. Look at all these languages. That's insane. All these languages in one place. The state languages of Switzerland are, what, French, German, and English? I haven't actually seen any German, unless it's that Delicatessen. Okay, so this is clearly the taxi service. Right? Air condition, what have you. Telephone code 54. What's the country code? What country has country 54? I don't know. I refuse to cheat. I'm not going to look it up, but I don't know 54 offhand. 44 is London. Well, is the United Kingdom. I know that because I've dialed it before. 1 is the United States and Canada. I believe Mexico. I don't know that for certain, though. E. That's a lot of languages. This is a military base of some sort, apparently, with a tour bus along the way. Where are we? Are you a hotel? You appear to be a hotel. I'm sure had I gone the other way, I'd know this already. I'm taking some extra time with this episode because, you know, it's a challenge. And this isn't like I'm challenging all of you. I've been challenged personally. I'm sure this person probably just challenges, you know, every Baitalon. I believe that was it. Challenges every YouTuber that does GeoGuessr. But hey, I'm going to feel like it's a personal challenge, and I do not back down from personal challenges. I'm no Marty McFly. Boy, if only that were crystal clear, that would be a lot easier to read. Oh, no. Does that say .gov.br? Oh, no. It does. So, this really big word that I can't, Brigade Militar, could be .rs.gov.br. Okay, so if we're in Brazil, all right, RS, is that one? It is. The state of Rio Grande do Sul. So, could that mean we're down here like in Rio Grande? I feel like we were back on the coast again. I mean, .rs.gov.br would make me think that that's where we are, somewhere in that place. All right, I feel going that way is not going to help me. Although, that helped me quite a bit. We want to go this way. Back towards what was more touristy. Maybe that would help. Oh, see, now I'm looking, it's not as coastline. I'm thinking, see, because I was thinking originally Italian Alps. So if I was thinking Italian Alps, I'm thinking more like mountains, less like coast. But the old version still uses the same Google Maps, so it doesn't really tell me where the mountains are very easily. So this is the end, this is the edge of Rio do Sul, right down in here. So, Santa Maria, Santa Cruz del Sul, Porto Alegre. I mean, it could just be in the port. If I had a road... I mean, this is so cosmopolitan. It definitely looks like there's a bunch of different languages. Do you have road signs on your corners? Because that would be convenient. No. Well, not on that corner. How about on this corner? No. Zoom out as far as I can. Alright, so this is zoomed out as far as I can. Wow. I don't know. So we're 20 minutes in. We're only on the second guess. This is too far. That's too far. We have more than 5,000 points. I just noticed that. Alright. I'm going to guess we're somewhere in here. We're here. That's not horrible. 66 kilometers. Got the right idea. We were up there. Think I would have ever found that RS-115? I don't know. But here we go. That's not bad. Hey, Brazil. It's not as scary. I learned a tip today, too, from a viewer. I can't think of the name offhand. I'll have to look it up. Shout it out in the comments, maybe. But he helped me out with the Brazilian roadways. Apparently, that RS, that gets me to the state code as well. So if I could just find a street sign that says such and such street sign, you know, like the RS 510, the what other states of Brazil there are, I don't know offhand. I can't think of it. Wow, we're in a back alley somewhere. Is that a rickshaw? Sure is. I don't know why I see that. I just think Thailand, but that's bias. Let's see. Can we see some of these signs? Looks kind of Thai. Scroll down a little bit here. Let's look here. What do you say? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Bara Life Insurance Company. It's not Sanskrit, is it? To-let Bachelor. Well, I mean, let's zoom in down here again. It still shows me the characters, which is helpful. Does it look like we're in Laos? Here, let's go back up. Straight line right across the top. No, not really. Does it look like we're in Thailand? As I zoom in, it gives me more English and less of the Thai, and the Thai is what I want to see. Does it look like Myanmar? It does look like Bangladesh. Yep, it sure does look like Bangladesh. I bet this is the phone code. That might be where we are. Now, how do we find out where in Bangladesh we are? That I don't know. Not knowing the first thing about this written language, I don't even know how to parse to try and figure out what the city is. Because we're down some back alley here. That was not a main street by any stretch of the imagination. Let's come back onto this street here. And by come back, I mean move to for the first time. Oh, this is not much bigger. I think the alley might have been bigger than this. He looks definitely Bangladeshan. Is that the proper term? Bangladeshan? I think it might be. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's certainly a lot of signs. So from a Google GeoGuessr perspective, this is not bad. There's a lot of signs. It's just in a language that I can't even contemplate. I can't get my brain around to try and figure out how it works. So like this sign, right? I bet it tells me a lot of information. If I understood how to parse it. Like if I could find what it looks like. But, you know, I mean, Bangladesh, it's not small, but it's smaller than India. So I got that going for me, which is nice. And we're in a bigger city that has alleys, or this is just how big the roads are, which would be unfortunate. Wow. Let's just say we're somewhere near Dhaka. I don't know why, just because. 135 kilometers. We were in Khulna. That's all right, you know, that's okay. 3,000 points, that's it? I wonder how the old GeoGuessr assigned points, because 135 kilometers in the new one would get me more than 3,000 points. That's kind of nuts. All right, now where are we? Mountain. Big mountains. But in the distance, so we're not right next to it. Heineken. Brother, if you put me in Russia, we're going to have a chat. Or sister, for that matter. I don't know. What does Baitalon mean? Maybe it's, means something. El Quilo. Which way do we go? Do we go down this way? Or do we go down this way? Well, let's go down this way just far enough to see these signs. And then we'll probably go the other way. Print, that's in English. Evolucion print. Evolucion. So, you know, I'm thinking Spanish speaking. Mopar service. Dodge Ram. Blah, blah, blah. Other driving devices are, of course, available. We'll come out on this road. I'm okay with this road. Maybe we just are in Spain. Doce Lucio. Spanish town, maybe, by the mountains? A lot of mountains. Belgrano. Is that the street name? E tu amo. Oh, how nice. Thanks. That's very nice. That was quite the interesting. San Martin. We're surrounded by San Martin. That's what got me thinking Caribbean before and got me into big trouble. There was, of course, no Little China. Jeans. Alright, so there's still English, unless it just happens to be that these English words derive from the same Spanish words. There's nothing that I've seen so far that would make me think this is Portuguese instead of Spanish. Now, that could just mean I'm getting into trouble. But it definitely looks like more of the Spanish than the Portuguese. What do you say? What does the fox say? Luis Pindibuena. Are these like the road names or signs to cities? I'm not sure. What do we got? Give me a website or something, huh? Don't you want to do that? Give me a little website. Might be on these doors, but the writing's way too small for Google car to pick it up. That kind of looks residential to that side, business to this side. So let's just creep on down the road here, see if we can't get some sort of website to really help us out on our journey. DHL delivers here. That's good to know. Vienna sausage. Is that what that means? Patty Vienna? That'd be kind of fun. Acapulco? Is that what you say? La Fija. Acapulco. Is that where we are? Or is that just like a thing? Are we in Mexico? Are mountains that big in Mexico? I mean, there's mountains in Mexico. Are they that big? I don't know. Well, here's a telephone number. So with this telephone number, will I get a website? Yes, .ar. .ar. Is that Argentina? Oh. Are we in Argentina? Argentina's got a couple of mountains. Just a smidge. I mean, like from here all the way down to the bottom. So, you know, a little bit of that. So, interesting. All these languages. Yeah, places of tourist interest. So, if we're in Argentina, I like to think we're in Argentina. San Martin. Is that the street name? Is that what I've stumbled on? San Martin 861. I mean, that would make sense to me. It's not like I can just jump. Oh, of course, San Martin Street. Because, you know, Argentina is not a small country. Let's see. Wow, we're up to 30 minutes already. This is going to be a long GeoGuessr, guys. Thanks for sticking in. 13,000 kilometers to Paris. Well, you know. That's a lot. Argentina. Fin del mundo. Fin del mundo. The end of the world? Okay. Are we like down at the bottom end? Are we down here? Well, there's a road down here. I don't see a city down here. Well, there's one. Ushuaia? Ushuaia. Have I seen anything that looks like that? Museo del Fin del Mundo. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Let's make the guess. Wow! Half a kilometer. That's pretty awesome. I got one more. Right? No, that was it. Or is this it? No. Okay, so this is 5 of 5. Yeah. I don't classic GeoGuessr. I never played GeoGuessr on the classic one. I've only ever played it on their new thing. Ooh. Are we in Israel? Or is that like the one building that's in Hebrew? Is that not really Hebrew and I've just insulted an entire class of people? Multiple classes, probably. I don't know. It looks like Hebrew. I mean, that's the Star of David. There's no doubt about that. So just the question becomes, is the rest of it that way? I don't know. Street sign. Let's see here. All the street signs in Hebrew. So in Israel. Already I like this. Well, already. Here we are, 30 minutes in already. No, I've liked playing this whole thing because I have not been to these places yet in GeoGuessr anywhere near consistently. So this is kind of cool. So if we're in Israel, all right, let's just zoom down to Israel. Okay, so here we go. Israel. Where would we be? I don't know. This is a lot longer than I expected. was trying to slip one of these in before my wife got home, and I think I just heard the door open. I definitely hear somebody rumbling around in the kitchen, so either the wife is home or somebody's gone straight for our appliances. And I just have to say, if they're going for the appliances, we're renting, so that doesn't really affect us much. But also, keep the Keurig, because if you take that, my wife will kill me. Because I was up here recording GeoGuessr for all of my adoring fans, and meanwhile our Keurig is getting stolen. Other coffee brewers are, of course, available. All right, how are you going to tell me where we are? Granted, Israel is not a large state in terms of landmass, but, well, here's the thing, right? So it's in Hebrew. It's not in English. So for me, that would imply that this is not a tourist area. So we wouldn't expect tourists to be here. In perhaps bad judgment, good judgment, I don't know. It doesn't exactly look like this is the targeted area of attacks either, in any sort of conflict that Israel may find itself in. And so, that would limit some places. I don't know. What's it look like? Well, looks like Israel. Dr. Clean. I didn't realize he had gone to doctor school. Here, I thought he was just a mister. What a mistake for me. Man, I don't know. This one's going to be probably tough. As tough as finding Bangladesh. Because, I recognize Hebrew. I grew up in an area that had a lot of Jewish people there. I've been to many a bar and bat mitzvah. I've also been to a b'nai mitzvah, which not a lot of people can say. But I had friends that were twins, and there was a male twin and a female twin. And apparently that means you go to a b'nai mitzvah, not a bar or bat mitzvah. It was good. I had the shirt for a long time. Sorry, guys, I got rid of it. If you're watching right now, I don't anticipate that you are. But if you are, yeah, your shirt was awesome. And teenage me loved it. Adult me said, that could probably go to Goodwill. So it did. Other charities are, of course, available. All right, let's see. No, this is going to help, right? If I knew the area code 03, what that meant, sure, but no. So, I don't know. Where would the middle be? Here? Let's go here. Make a guess. There we go. It's going to be horrible. Oh, not bad. 35 kilometers. I guessed here. It was actually up here. That's cool. This was pretty fun. Does it take me to a summary now? It does. Cool. I won the challenge. Haha. Well, yeah. Okay, I won the challenge, but 22,571 points against 10,000. Okay? So obviously the challenge, they created all the locations, right? So the score doesn't go against it, but still 22,000 points. I can get more than 5,000 points a guess though. So I don't know if this is a good score for Classic GeoGuessr or not. But I had a lot of fun. I was in a lot of different places. So I was in South Africa that I thought it had tricked me into thinking it was Jamaica for a while. So, hey, sorry, Jamaican and South African peoples. But that was a good con job right there. But we figured it out. Bangladesh, that was pretty cool. Recognized the rating. Brazil, and I actually kind of knew where I was in Brazil. That was amazing. Argentina was way cool. That was really cool to be in that location. So this was a lot of fun. 35 minutes. Hey, but that's all right. Thank you to Baitalon, Baitalon, Baitalon. I'm not sure, but it was really cool. So thanks for the challenge. It was a lot of fun. You'll see it up there. This will be 9. Well, obviously you already know that, so that was kind of silly, but that's okay. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Send in your GeoGuessr challenges. I'm up for all of them. I'll take any challenge anytime because it's fun, especially stuff like this. It takes me into a bunch of different places, and all the cameras were good, so it was a lot of fun. I was able to get a lot of clues and stuff. So Thanks for watching. Click the like button if you enjoyed it, and I hope you did. Consider subscribing to stay updated to all the channel information. And until I see you next time, cheers.